Wait, you might be asking, what sort of video is this? Well, if you decided to read the title, you would know. So go read it. This is the first video of 4 videos teaching you guys how to play football. So the finesse shot is a shot that involves curving the ball just around the goalkeeper into the corner of the net. It's used by many players, predominantly Salah and Son. It's used from range, from close as well. It's used from everywhere and by practically everyone.
When doing a finesse shot, the most important thing is where you strike the ball and with what part of your foot. So where you want to strike the ball is a little under. Right where my foot is, you want to hit right about here, below, middle, but not too low. If you hit it too low, it'll go above. If you hit it too high, it's going to stay on the ground. You want to hit it right under the middle or above the middle part to get the desired elevation and desired power. Next, where you have to shoot with your foot. So if you're right-footed, you have to hit on the left side of your laces, around this area. This will get the curve you need for the shot. If you're left-footed, right side of the laces. Again, you get the curve you need. And next thing, follow through. You need to follow through in every shot you take. Because if you don't follow through, you get a terrible shot like that. When you follow up, you get way more power, way more accuracy, way more momentum. Follow up. You go strike the ball and you bring your leg all the way through. So your leg goes all the way like this and it's off. So that's very important. Last thing, your body movement. When you're kicking the ball, your body has to move with your legs. It's not just the legs, it's the body as well. So your arms out, like this pose, put a shot on, and you're likely to score. So a finesse shot should look something like this.
Now that we've discussed the finesse shot and how to do it, here are the things you should do and the things you shouldn't do. Power shots, where you absolutely blast the ball past the keeper, leaving them no chance of saving it at all. Used by the man himself, Cristiano Ronaldo. But no, it is not toe punting the ball into the back of the net. There is a specific technique that you have to use.
For the power shot, the where you hit the ball, where you use on your foot is not so different from the finesse shot. So the way you hit the ball is around the same middle area, a little bit lower. Where you hit on your foot is instead of the left or right side of your foot, you hit with the middle. Straight on the middle, it gets you the most power and the most speed on the ball. When you're doing the power shot, instead of standing like this towards the ball, stand a little more at a bigger angle, 75 degrees, 70 degrees. So to get the most power, again, you need a good follow-up. There's no follow-up, the ball's not going anywhere. Good follow-up, good body language, like the finesse shot. You spread your arms out and strike the ball with a good follow-up. Altogether, it should look like this.
So now that we've discussed the power shot, here are the do's and don'ts of the power shot. Tap-ins. Everyone thinks they're bad because they're easy to score, but it really isn't. Try doing it in front of 70,000 people. Used by number 9s, especially people like Erling Haaland. Tap-ins, well, a goal is a goal.
Finishing is a big problem for many players. They can be great at finesse shots, great at power shots, great at everything, but they will miss tap-ins, like Darwin Nunez. So for finishing, instead of hitting with the laces, if you're close to the goal, just hit with the side, like a pass. Hit it like this. Don't need a big follow through. Just need to hit it like this and get it controlled into the goal. Just keep your ankle locked, ankle tight, hit the ball controlled into the net. It doesn't seem as easy as it sounds. It takes a long time to master it because sometimes the ball goes haywire, it hits the wrong part of the foot, goes somewhere else. Now I'm saying hit with the inside of your foot. It doesn't mean you can't hit with the laces. It's just you have less likeliness to control the ball into the net, because if you hit it with the laces, chances are it's blazing over the crossbar. it should look something like this. Like that, simple as that. But another tip, you might want to place it into the corners, because here it's an empty goal, but obviously there's going to be a goalkeeper. So when you're doing it, you gotta finish it into corners, just like that. It applies wherever you are in the box, next to the goal, 6-yard line, or around the penalty area.
So we've discussed finishing and tap-ins. Here's the do's and don'ts of scoring a tap-in. Chip shot is where you scoop or dink a ball over the keeper's head into the net. Specialized by Lionel Messi, he used it a lot, even in his first goal as well. It's great in 1v1 situations where the goalie is closing down all gaps available to shoot.
Okay, so for the chip shot, you need to hit with this part of your foot. Not the laces, not the side, not the outside. You want to hit with this part of your foot, yeah? And you want to hit under the ball, as low as possible. The ball should be like this. This is to get it as high as possible, over the goalkeeper, over whatever you want to get it over. So, no follow-up required. You just hit it, stop yourself, and the ball should go right up, right over. Now you don't want to hit it too strong, because then it'll go way over the crossbar. You need to have just the right amount of power. It comes with practice, and altogether it looks like this, like that.
Now that we discussed the chip shot, here are the do's and don'ts when doing a chip shot. Volleys, where you hit the ball while the ball is in mid-air. There are two types of volleys, acrobatic and normal volleys. Specialized by Zlatan, it takes insane technique to master, and it's quite difficult. I mean, it took me 3 tries to get my first volley even on target.
It's the most difficult technique to learn in football. Very hard to master. There are two types of volleys, where you strike it immediately. That's a volley. Where you let it bounce and then strike it. That's a half volley. So to get the timing right on a volley, it just takes practice. There's no specific technique to do it. Everyone is different. You just have to practice where you think the ball is going to land and when you want to hit it. So to do a volley, you're going to hit with the laces, generate as much power as possible, hit the middle of the ball, and have a great follow-through. Follow-throughs are important to direct where the ball is going, to aim, to get enough accuracy. Follow-throughs are important. No follow-through, you just have it bounce, and the odds are goalkeeper is going to save it. You want to use your body, spread your arms out. Volley, you want to generate as much power as possible. Unless you're very close to the goal, then just finish it. All together, keep your ankle locked and tight. A volley should look like this.
Now that we've discussed the volley, here's the do's and don'ts of hitting a volley. One important thing I forgot to mention is leaning forward and backwards. It's not that hard to understand. If you lean backwards, the shot will go higher. If you lean forwards, the shot will go lower. This is important where you want to place it. If you want to place it high, always lean back. If you want to place it low, lean forward. Just don't fall. This applies to every shot I mentioned in the video, so just keep that in mind. Alright, that's my shooting tutorial. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.